Hi there. I'm here to talk about some really great original artwork, watercolor paintings that show the evolution of the New York Giants uniform. And I'm going to show you these in a lot greater detail, but these are really beautiful watercolor paintings. And these paintings would make a really wonderful gift, a birthday gift, a wedding gift, an anniversary gift, a Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, but it doesn't actually even need to be a gift. Somebody could just be a great New York Giants fan, and this artwork would look beautiful in your home or in an office. Let me give you a little bit of background. My name is Scott Silcox, and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years, I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions. And you might know us Canadians, we use the word maple leaf on just about everything we do. And we made and sold a whole variety of products that celebrated the history of NFL uniforms, like the Giants uniform, but also all NFL teams, Major League Baseball teams, NHL, college football, and even the CFL, but I won't bore you to tears about the CFL. But what we did with these uniform images is we made a family of products. The kind of leading product that we sold, the product that we sold the most of, were plaqued posters that showed the evolution of the uniform. This is a large plaque. This was our medium-sized plaque. Forgive me that it's the Cowboys, Giants fans, and a small plaqued version. So we used the images in plaqued posters. In addition to plaqued posters, we also sold framed posters, and we sold dozens and dozens and dozens of different shapes and sizes. Here's just a couple to kind of give you a sense. So we used the artwork in framed pieces. In addition to the plaqued and framed pieces, we also used the artwork on clocks. Here's just an example of a clock that again uses the artwork and showing the evolution of the uniform. We used the images on coffee mugs. Some coffee mugs. We used them on magnets, fridge magnets. Again, you might be able to see the artwork, the fridge magnet artwork. We had a great product called the fan frame that traced the evolution of the uniform. We did playing cards. Your kind of ace, king, queen, jack, 10 playing cards. Oh, and a variety of other products, mouse pads and collector plates and on and on. What's my point? Sorry to carry on so long. My point is that this artwork that I'm about to show you and we'll be telling you a bit more about is really rather famous artwork, and and that sounds like I'm patting myself on the back a bit or a bit self-serving, and and I'm sorry about that, but it is really true. As much as sports artwork can be famous, I think this really is famous artwork. In addition to being seen on the tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of products that I just showed you there, you could also see these images displayed in the offices of team owners or the league commissioner, on TV ads or TV shows or in movies. You'll see them on team websites. You'll see them in the various halls of fame. Again, my point is that this work really is, as much as sports artwork could be famous, this really is famous artwork that's being offered for sale. And by the way, everything that I'm explaining in this video is for the most part explained at our website, which is heritagesportsart.com. Now let's focus on the Giants, if you would. We've got 16 pieces of art celebrating the history of the Giants uniform, starting from the late 1920s. There's some great pieces, and moving into the 30s. I must admit, this is one of my favorites. I'm a bit of a hockey fan, and this football jersey was modeled after the Montreal Canadiens hockey jersey. So I'm just kind of flipping through some of the 16 pieces of art. All of this artwork can be seen at our website, heritagesportsart.com, in a lot greater detail. You'll be able to zoom in on the artist's signature and any notes that the artist might have made. And you can see the website will show you in great detail what the artwork looks like. So I'm just kind of, again, flipping through the 16 pieces of artwork that we've got. I hope it's coming across somewhat in the video how beautiful this artwork really is. Highly detailed, beautiful. These would really be a great keepsake to own. And our most recent one is the Super Bowl winning team from the 2007 season. So there's 16 pieces of art. There's literally hundreds of thousands, probably millions of New York Giants fans. We're only going to be able to sell 16 of these, so good luck to the first 16 that are act fairly quickly. Let me explain how how the formats that you can actually buy the artwork in. I'll use my wonderful example here if you don't mind. The pricing that I'm about to describe holds for 13 of these 16 pieces. As you, being a great Giants fan, know, the Giants have won 3 Super Bowls in '86, '90, and 2007. The prices for those are a little bit higher than what I'm explaining about. All the pricing can be seen on our website. So rather than confuse you, I'm just going to talk about the price that applies for 13 out of the 16 pieces, if you don't mind. So the first way you can buy the art is in this raw, unframed format, just as you see here. You'd place an order with us today, we'd ship it to you within 24 to 48 hours, and the price of $450 includes UPS shipping right to your door. So version number 1, $450, the raw, unframed art. When you get it, you could have it framed or mounted however you saw fit. Second way you can purchase the artwork is in what we call our classic framed version. Forgive me that this is a Denver Broncos, but I think you'll get my point. It has a black metal frame, a double white mat. Then the artwork would be framed, and below the artwork would be an engraved plate describing that particular piece of art. Some of these New York Giants pieces are original pieces of art are kind of oversized, so the frame would actually be a larger frame, as I hope, again, you can imagine. So the price for this classic framed version would be $525. Again, that includes UPS shipping right to your door. And my one other point is, if you were to place an order for this today, this would be custom framed for you. As you can imagine, it needs to be custom framed. And so it wouldn't arrive on your doorstep for about 2 to 3 weeks. So just bear that in mind. So first way, unframed art. Second way, our classic framed version, which is $525. And then the third and final way you could order it is in our deluxe framed version, which is $550. It has the original artwork, the engraved plate telling the story, and then a horizontal poster showing how your particular artwork was used in one of our products. Again, if this were the Giants, the frame piece would be slightly bigger to accommodate the larger size of the original, and you'd actually be able to see, okay, there's my artwork, and oh, there it is, I see how it was used, depicting the 1933 season artwork. So, the third way you could buy it is our deluxe frame version, which is $550. You're great for putting up with me. I feel a bit like I'm selling a Ginsu knife or a super chamois here, but I do get kind of excited about the products. Let me just quickly say that all of the artwork that you've seen are actually, in the Giants case, 14 out of the 16 pieces were painted by a wonderful artist, Tino Paolini. 2 of the pieces were painted by a wonderful artist, Nola McConnon. Both of these are wonderful people, great artists, superb artists really. And Tina and Nola actually own this artwork. They've asked me if I'd help them promote the sale of their artwork, which I'm happy to because of my background, and I hope what's coming across as enthusiasm for the project. So I'm just helping them just to explain that one. Now, how to order. Basically 2 simple ways. One is visit our website, heritagesportsart.com. There it's fully e-commerce enabled. You use a major credit card using the PayPal system and just place your order for whichever piece of art that you're interested in whatever format you're interested in. Or you can call me on my cell phone. My name is Scott. The cell phone number 416-315-4736. Call me anytime. I've got it with me most of the time. Be delighted to talk to you about Giants history, about the research that went into this, about the artists, anything. Try and answer any questions you may have. And obviously I'd love to take an order if you wanted to place one over the phone. So Scott, 416-315-4736. You're great. Just kind of 2 final points, if you don't mind. The one is, if you know other Giants fans and you think they might be interested in this, I'd be very appreciative if you'd pass this URL on to them, promoting the sale of the Giants artwork. That would be very kind. And my last point is, as I mentioned at the outset, we've done, in addition to these 16 wonderful pieces of artwork for the Giants, we actually have 1,500 pieces of artwork. All the NFL teams, Major League Baseball teams, NHL teams, college football teams. So if somebody was a fan of the Yankees or the Mets or the Rangers or the Devils or the Islanders, the artwork is there available on the site. And sorry, I left out the New York Jets. Forgive me, Giants fans, that you probably don't care about Jets fans. But at any rate, so if you know somebody else who's a fan of another team, that artwork would also be available. So thank you very much. You're wonderful to put up with me. Now I'm going to go get some chamois and try selling those. I'm on such a tear here. No, thanks for your time.